Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I genuinely couldn't be a good marketer if I did not use Asana. Now that is fact, 100% point blank. And one of the biggest reasons is because our heads are for having ideas and not holding them. So my name is Joe Chavez. I'm a digital marketer, and this channel is all about helping you start and grow your digital marketing career. So if that's what you're looking to do, well, you're in the right place. I call myself your unofficial digital marketing career coach. And let's go ahead and dive into this episode where we're going to be talking all about why Asana matters for self-taught digital marketers and really just any digital marketer, especially in the agency setting. So like I said, your head is for having ideas and not holding them. That is not my quote. That is, why am I blanking all of a sudden? That is from David Allen from Getting Things Done. If you've heard of GTD, it's basically a framework for like making sure that your head is not the place holding your ideas, but you have some sort of system, a physical inbox, digital inbox to kind of capture everything. And that's what Asana acts as. Now, if you've never heard of Asana, it's essentially a SaaS product, a software as a service, where you're able to manage your tasks. And you may be asking, why wouldn't I just do that on a little notebook like this? Well, because this notebook doesn't ping you when something's due, and also it can be tough to organize it into folders if you have multiple clients. So just imagine this, like you have one client that comes to you and says, hey, here's an idea, here's another idea, here's 10 ideas that we have and things you need to do on email, on ads, on copy, on landing pages. Okay, cool. 10 things to do, not that big of a deal. But now we start putting that over 5 clients. So now you have 50 tasks in a week. And before you know it, there's no way you're remembering all of these things, right? And if we go back to the analogy in the beginning that our head is for having ideas, not holding them, the whole concept as of being a good marketer is one, being able to be present in the moment and being able to be creative, being able to look at data, being able to be fully present and using your mind to analyze problems. And you're not able to do that if you're holding on to everything you need to do in the back of your mind. And ultimately, our job as a marketer is to make every single client feel like they're the only client that we have. You know, I always try to talk to my team, like if you're getting service from somebody, say they're coming to your house, you always want to feel like, yeah, they have my back and they're taking care of everything, and they're not on the phone with another client talking about something else and then half focused on painting my wall and then doing some, like running out the house and just like all over the place. You just want to know like they're doing the job that we hire them to do. And you're able to do that and show up in a much better, calmer way when you have Asana. Now, I'm not sponsored by Asana. Asana doesn't sponsor this video, but I do use Asana personally to run kind of everything in my personal life and in at the agency in that world. And we build all of our processes on top of Asana. And without it, I just don't know how we would be able to do it. And I don't know how you're functioning if you're not using Asana as a digital marketer. So how I personally use Asana is I have a sorting system. So I sort it by client. So each client has their own project area. And then whenever I'm adding tasks, I can easily come in, add a task, and then assign it to that project. So that way I know when I'm planning out what I'm going to do that day, what needs to be done. I do use a little bit of just one tag, really. It's called MIT, most important task. And I like to have like 2 to 3 of those a day. So I know I have to get those tasks done in between calls and client meetings. So that's kind of just an overview of how I use it on a daily basis. But then on a weekly basis, I like to plan out for the next week, how am I going to manage my workload each day? Ideally, you can get like 5 to 7 meaningful tasks done in a day. A lot of times I'll see that I end up with 10 to 20, and then that's when I have to start communicating proactively to my team, delegating and elevating those tasks, or sometimes I just have to communicate to the client, hey, I think we're going to need to push this out a date. Is that okay? But it's so much better than showing up that date that I said I was going to do something and not having it done. So planning your week is essential when you're starting to use Asana, because you want to look at the week ahead. And that's really where the tool becomes powerful, as you start to be able to see into the future. But yeah, I just want to encourage you that if you don't already use Asana or really any project management tool for that matter, as a marketer, whether you're an email marketer, designer, a paid ad strategist, whatever you're doing, you should be using some sort of project management tool to keep you on track because it makes you more creative and more productive. And I've seen it in my own work and life. It just kind of turns you into a superhuman. So if you haven't already, go ahead and use Asana. I'm going to challenge you to use it for this week coming up and use it for one client and just start putting every task in there, whether it's like change button color, update client on this, talk to team about this. Even if you have thoughts, put them into Asana and then process them on a daily basis. I promise it'll change your world because I know it's changed mine for the last 5 to 7 years that I've been using it. There's no way I could manage everything I do on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis without Asana. So once you do that, make sure that you go ahead and check out this video over here. It's one of another video that YouTube and the algorithm is recommending to you. And if you aren't already, make sure to tiptoe on over to that subscribe button and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Your unofficial digital marketing career coach, Joe Chavez, signing out. Peace.